It is the Knuckleheads Hour podcast back again, week four, week five,
Week
week
four.
four. How are you guys doing tonight?
Can't complain.
Ready for this week to be over. That's for sure.
Yeah, no. I didn't
Q,
think I
I
was
just
going to make
wondering,
the pod.
how does Q have the nerve to rock a Raiders jersey after last week?
Ah! I
Even
almost
flying the
did, but
flag.
I almost wore a LeBron James jersey, but I didn't think you'd be feeling that. I didn't want to upset you.
Both losers.
Damn.
So another live action college
down.
football week. Illinois, Nebraska to start it off on Friday, going into overtime.
It was a good game.
The fake Patty Mahomes costed his team, made some freshman mistakes towards the end of the game there.
It's going to happen.
Yep.
Big Bert.
And then love that it happened to them. I could give a fuck about any of their stories or anything to do with that guy.
I don't know. I don't really care for Raiola that much, but I do like some Matt Rule. I am a Matt Rule guy. I am what he's about.
He normally turns a program around. I was cool with like his name being mentioned for the Florida job if that could be a possibility.
Yeah.
He didn't turn out to be a great NFL coach, but this just need him to be a great college coach.
Yeah,
Some
I don't
guys
think
are just great college.
His motivation, he's more of a motivator, and
Yeah.
it's easier to motivate 18-year-old kids coming in and recruiting than it is telling a 35-year-old, like, come on, you need to play harder.
Especially he was probably, put in a pretty bad situation, I feel, as well.
Yeah, the Panthers aren't a great organization, as we see.
Rule's cool. He'd be fun to play for, I think so. I agree, but...
Speaking of Raiola, did you guys see his brother committed to Nebraska now? But the picture going around that he looks just like Jackson. They're fully bought in on the Mahomes life.
It's wild.
It's awesome.
Like, okay, what's going on?
It kind of has flipped me around. I might be all in on him now. Like, they're at least going for it. If you're going to go for it, just go all out, dude.
His brother's supposed to be better than he is.
Oh, man. And he's
noticed
it. Ooh.
That's what we talked about last week, Logan, which I know you listened, but that's what I was saying. It's pretty crazy. Like, things are getting to the point now where, kids are looking up to Patrick Mahomes, which is true. I mean, he's almost 30. Look at the things he's done. It's cool to see, I think. Like, it is kind of cringe a little bit, but at the same time, I think we are at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, that game was electric, and another game that was close a lot. I mean, I didn't think Michigan would even beat USC, but that game turned out to be a wild one in the end. I think Michigan had like 9 yards of rushing offense or something until that busted like 50, 60-yard run right at the end there. USC made some costly mistakes the first half.
They're just Iowa past.
Yeah.
That's what they are right now. They're one-dimensional. Their defense, and they're just going to grind out games until they can figure out their offense. And it's ugly, but they're winning. So.
And Orji, he can't pass, and when he runs, he can't really even make people miss like that. Like, he's not that great of a runner either. So I don't know what they're going to do for quarterback. They got Dave Portnoy out here offering to pay $3 million for transfer portal quarterbacks if they let him choose them.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's what we were reading too. Nothing anybody can do about it. I think that's the craziest thing.
That man's got too much money.
I would love to. Yeah.
Wouldn't you love to hear that though? Like, imagine someone from Ames saying that. Like,
well, yeah. Yeah, like
come
I'll
on,
pay,
dude. Bring it on,
get
dude.
One of the top transfer portal QBs or top high school QBs for you.
$3 million a year.
As long as you let me pick them, which I guess might be a gamble. But he said he would talk to the head coach and do all that. But that game ended up being a lot closer. I thought USC was going to win it, so
did I.
It was a bummer with that.
That's why they didn't.
BYU crushed K-State 38-9. The Fighting Mormons.
Did you see that video of that dude that housed that punt? He puked after.
Yeah,
that's crazy. They were showing him on the sideline. He's trying to catch his breath, and then like, what was it? 2 of his teammates came up and like One of them smacked him on the chest, the other smacked him on the stomach, and he was like pushing, and then he puked. Yeah, he was exhausted. What a return, though. Good for him. I saw his girlfriend made a TikTok that said something like, when your boyfriend scores some touchdown and now he's suddenly famous. Like, it was pretty funny. She was trolling, but
the K-State fan who said he would shove a 5 beefy layer burrito up his ass. So
he claims this Saturday.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow night?
Or no, yes, Saturday. You're right. Saturday.
Okay, I was going to say he claims Saturday.
My question is, how does he? Wouldn't it just fall apart?
No, he put it in the
how's
freezer.
How's he gonna get it up?
He
there?
put it in the freezer.
No.
Yeah. He uploaded a video of him tossing it in the freezer.
Oh my god!
Yeah, trust me, I wondered the same thing until I saw that video, and I was like, "Oh man."
I mean, speaking of the curses of if people don't do that, I was upset to see Florida State's curse not work out with the guy not eating the dog shit yet. They ended up beating Cal. Cal choked that away though too. Cal should have won that game.
That's pretty wild. It's pretty gross.
So the dog shit curse is broke. So we'll see if this guy does the burrito and what's soon to come after that.
I was seeing videos and comments and stuff that's saying like, do we actually watch that? Like, do you watch it?
I need to know what camera angle we're going at.
That's what people were saying. Like,
is there a good camera angle?
I think if I'm just seeing his face, I think I could watch it over.
Which I don't think he's shown his face yet.
Bro, I don't think any part of that's like.
You wouldn't be curious acceptable. To watch a man do that?
That's what I mean. It's like, what do you do?
I'm not going to get into it.
Do you watch like this?
I'm not going to get into it. That's sus. That's sus, dude.
I mean, the curiosity to see if he actually does it. What if it's just the video of it at the beginning? You got to watch to see if he actually goes.
I'll just take whoever's word for it at that point. I'm good with it. Good.
That shit did make him famous, though.
Well, everyone's going to do that now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like if
someone on Iowa State said like, "Do I dare try to bet if Iowa State loses to Houston, I'm going to put something up my ass." And then
don't do it.
The Jim Carrey of Iowa State said, "Track record not so good. Curse inbound if it happens."
Damn. You got to listen to that guy too.
I'll say it right now. If Florida loses to Georgia this year, I'll take a trip to Jamaica.
Oh, he's doing that regardless.
I'll go to Jamaica, dude, if Florida loses to Georgia.
Dude, I hope Florida wins and you have to cancel that shit.
That's right. If they win, everyone heard it. If they win, you cancel it.
Oh, I didn't say that.
I'll tell Diane tomorrow.
I didn't see a whole lot of this game. I caught the ending of it, though, but the Colorado-Baylor game, the ending was electric.
Watch damn near the entire thing, no joke. The entire, from probably 10 minutes in the first quarter, watch the whole thing. Saw all that crazy shit at the end. Unreal, dude.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Now we gotta play Baylor. While you guys were at home watching football games, I was at the Iowa State game.
Yeah.
Saw it was Iowa State Hall of Fame game where they induct.
Oh, really? That's cool.
They inducted Kelechi Osemele there. Saw him, dapped him up. We talked to him for
Did he remember
minutes. Yeah.
Did he? That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
He walked right past us, and I was like, "Hey, yo!" And then he turned up to me. He's like, "No shit, man!" And he,
no way.
Dapped me up. And there's two guys that sit right behind us every week, and he goes, "Is that Kelechi Osemele?" I said, "Yeah, dude." He goes, "Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Like, oh my god!" He goes, "Can I just shake your hand?"
And he shakes his hand. Awesome.
He goes, "That is the biggest hand I've ever touched." I was like, "Yeah, dude." He's 6'6", 310.
People got to realize, Iowa State fans and shit aren't really used to that. Someone doing stuff like that after they leave our school. Honestly.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
That is cool. That's awesome. He remembered you. Yeah. That's even cooler. I'm fanboying over here. Yeah. Won a ring with the Ravens, right?
Yeah. Played 9 years. Started all 107 games in the NFL.
Good for him. That's crazy.
The main thing I wanted to say about that Colorado Baylor game is how is Travis Hunter 20-1 odds right now for the Heisman?
How is Travis Hunter everywhere? Everywhere. They need a
played
big play. He makes
140 some snaps.
That's
Had
unreal.
100 and something yards receiving. Forced the game-winning fumble. He gets picks. He pass deflects. How isn't this man the Heisman? Because he doesn't play on the best team? That's not what the Heisman's for.
That's got to be part of it, and I don't think that's going to be able to withstand the Big 12. Once they get into the deep of the Big 12, they're going to lose by 21, and they're going to. I just don't.
I mean, but I hate that. The Heisman isn't, let's give this trophy to a really great player on a great team. It's supposed to go to the best player in college football.
I know you're I don't disagree with you on that.
I mean,
but
isn't it?
I know, but I feel like also if
say he keeps it up.
I don't know how to
say
word
he's
this.
able to play at that high level all year. How does he not get it?
Oh, all year, that's
he
different.
Might then,
yeah, all year, that's way different.
I mean, this is just Vegas. This isn't like
I get,
you know what I mean?
I don't really care. Like,
coming into this week, it's criminal that he's 20-1, though. I mean, if we're just, at the recent odds, if we're going off, I guess they can project with those odds, but
yeah.
I remember, so he made that tackle to make that dude fumble, and Ronnie and I were watching it, and he goes, "Holy shit, the guy just fumbled!" And I turned and looked, and Ronnie looked away, and I said, "No shit, dude, Hunter caused that." It's how is he just? I don't know how he does it, man. I don't.
Yeah, he's a
that
baller.
Dude has to wake up on Sundays and can't walk. Seriously, I bet that dude can't walk.
Has to stay hydrated as a
psychopath.
Back to Iowa State, since you said what were you going to say?
Well, that throw that Shedeur made,
the Hail Mary
in the fucking pouring down rain, that was insane, dude. I don't think I've seen something like that in a while. That was crazy. On the run, threw it I don't know. That was nuts. Pouring down. The game was electric. Can't believe it. It was
electric.
Great game. Fuck Baylor.
But like you were saying, you were at Ames watching Iowa State handle
Great
Arkansas State 52-7. What's the vibes like, fellas?
Too high.
Too high?
Too high.
Playoffs?
What I know.
Playoffs?
I'm not.
I'm not either. Fucking that's dumb.
If we get to UCF and we win that one, then I'll be like, oh boy.
What week is UCF?
So we're in 4 right now, or 5.
It's 8, isn't it?
5, so, yeah, it's 7 or 8.
Yeah, it's somewhere around there.
We play Houston, Baylor, West Virginia, then UCF.
Yeah.
So 4 weeks away. So we'd be 7-0, 8-0, probably be in the top 10.
Oh God.
Top 8 by then.
Yeah.
And then we gotta play. We play UCF, and then we play someone else at home, and then we go at Utah, then Kansas State and someone else, and then that's.
Are we talking about Iowa State as a whole, or are we gonna get to Iowa State Houston, or is this what we're doing?
We'll get to Iowa State Houston. That's on the sheet.
Okay.
On the things to do. On our
vibes are high. Obviously.
Yeah.
I'm different. Logan said Iowa State by 1,000,000. I was like, yeah.
I said that.
The ranking curse is what I harped on last week. Surprisingly.
Won by 45 this past week, so it didn't get to you.
We didn't even play the starters in the fourth quarter and half the third.
And Michigan only beat this team by how much?
10.
And they forced 3 or 4 picks too.
Oh,
so.
5. 5.
Yeah,
Michigan threw 5 picks.
5.
Wow.
And we threw 1, but it was Rocco. Our guy beat a guy on a slant and go, and then a deep post, and Rocco kind of just laid it there over the middle, and a guy came all the way across the field and picked it off.
It was one of those what the fuck, Rocco? What was that?
I didn't mind it. The guy was open. The guy just came across the field, and Rocco
made a good play.
He never saw him. So
had to feel good to not have to stress that, though.
It did.
Times past might have been a game.
Yeah, it was good, dude. I can't tell you last time I've seen us up 45-0. I don't care who it is, who we're playing. That's insane. For us, anyways.
Iowa fans didn't have to stress the Minnesota game.
No.
They handled business against. But McNamara, 64 yards passing total. Is that what I saw you say, Logan?
Yeah, 60. Tim Lester, the OC, said it was his best game of the year so far.
Don't like my OC saying that.
11 and 19, and he was for 63 yards.
And they still got it done. That's the craziest thing to me, dude. It's the craziest shit.
They got Johnson, and who's averaging like 10 yards a carry versus an 8-man box.
He should be in the Heisman
Caleb
talk
Johnson
too.
is a stud.
As of this going into it, he should be in the Heisman talk.
He should be.
He's leading the country in rushing, right?
Yeah. Him and Genty or whatever.
Johnson put Iowa on his back last Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
If it wasn't for him, I don't know. Good for him, though. Of course, it's been a while, probably since Wadley, but nobody's really surprised they have a solid back.
Yeah. No, that's Iowa for you. Heupel goes to Boomer Sooner and gets his revenge. The one-time quarterback, once OC, goes home and gets the win. Game was never really close. It was actually fun to watch, though, because it would be like Tennessee fumbles the ball. Oklahoma, like, next play, fumbles the ball. Tennessee recovers.
Wild.
So that happened twice in the game, where it would be Tennessee fumbles, Oklahoma recovers, and then Oklahoma fumbles right back, and Tennessee gets it. They won by 10, 25-15, and Oklahoma scored a garbage time touchdown at the end there to make it look closer.
Really surprised by that, dude. I actually thought...
They ended up having to bench the starter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. Love to see it.
Yeah.
The only really big takeaway I have from this game is after the game, Heupel. Did you see that locker room speech?
Yeah, it was dope.
I did not.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty cool. We should look it up.
You should watch it after this. He was trying not to get choked up.
He was choking up. He was like, because he got fired from Oklahoma, right?
So I think he played on the national championship team back in the 2000s or so. But he was the offensive coordinator for Stoops for a while. And in 2014, Bob Stoops fired him. So this was his revenge coming back home story.
And then, he was like, this week, it wasn't about me. This week, this or that. And then he's like, but I appreciate you guys taking the extra effort. And then Nico gave him a game ball.
Yeah.
He's like, we did this for you, coach.
And then he started doing the ball in his arms and he started doing the dance.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
You want to play for coaches like that.
No.
It makes them, you can't, you might hate the team, you might not want them to win or whatever like that. But
Never.
Stuff like that.
Never.
Yeah, I hate Tennessee, but I enjoyed that moment. I think I watched it twice because I was like, damn, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can't hate the guy after that one. It was a cool moment.
Then at the press conference, they're playing Ain't No Love in Oklahoma, in the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, they were loving that shit, weren't they?
Dude,
they were digging it.
That's the best, dude. When you beat someone even in a good game or something like that, and you're just in the locker room hyped as hell.
Oh, yeah. OU's a good program, too. I'm sure they were pumped.
And they handled them. It wasn't close. Nico's first true road game, too. He's third or fourth on the Heisman list right now, too, himself. He might be all about the hype that they said he was.
Who's leading that?
Oh man, dang!
Dart.
I can't remember.
It wasn't
Dart. Oh, Milrow. It was last time I saw it. I think it was still Milrow on the website I saw.
No, it's Cam Ward.
Oh, Ward. Yep.
Really?
My bad. I think Milrow was second.
Yeah.
Yep.
That makes
Cam
sense.
Ward's having a good year too.
Mm-hmm.
Hate to say that as well.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cam Ward, real quick, did you see that play against UCF where he on the goal line? He's like, "We're running the ball right here, right here."
Oh, he was telling them.
Yeah, he's literally it's the A or B gap, and he's like, "We're running right here, right here." And
God, I'm gonna.
They run right through there.
When we're done with this, I'm gonna get on X and just type in Cam Ward. I gotta see that shit. I love that shit.
Disrespectful.
Yes. Did it work?
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta look that shit up.
But Gators played in the toilet bowl.
Hey, We won,
Damn.
so that means Mississippi State officially wins Big Ass. They are officially the Big Ass.
What did you say last weekend or last week?
I said
you
that
said
if Napier lost this game, he needs to not be
to be
on that
fired.
plane. He needs to be
And-
fired in Starkville.
And then I said if he wins it,
he gets
we'll give
another
him one more week.
Yeah, he gets. And hey, we got a bye week, so he gets another week after
he gets
this
2.
week. Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
I love it.
I mean, you can't say save the guy's job because he went out and beat Mississippi State by 17, who just lost to Toledo by like.
I feel like you wanted
something.
him to lose.
And I've been saying this. I wanted Napier to succeed, but it just hasn't. It just hasn't happened. When you're the worst coach at Florida since 1940 or whatever, that's a bad sign. I can't get behind you now.
That's
I rode for you as far as I could, but as long as I could. But now I got to get off the bus, dog.
Gotta go.
Off. I gotta go.
Winners only.
Okay. So Florida has a bye this week, so you can stress-free week.
Yep.
I bet you have Green Bay, Minnesota to look forward to, but we'll get that in the NFL.
Those 3 weeks are great.
Iowa also has a bye.
Iowa does have a bye. Iowa,
of course.
They go to the shoe next week.
Yeah,
of course.
You
know, in typical Iowa fashion, they haven't played Ohio State in 4 fucking years.
More,
and they get to play them. They get to play them
there?
coming off a bye.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. Funny how that works, isn't it?
Was the last time they play Ohio State the upset year?
Yeah,
that's what I was wondering.
2016, 2018?
With that Johnson kid, right? Or was that his? They had those 2 picks. Is that his fucking name?
I can't.
Or Jackson?
Remember.
Josh Jackson.
Josh Jackson. Yeah. He had 2 picks on them boys.
Yep.
Wonder where he's at now.
Yeah. Fucking dusting out somewhere. Yeah, that's when they rocked those
all blacks.
With the like little gray on the helmet. I don't think they've changed their jersey since then. I really don't.
Kirk's like, we can never wear these again.
Nope.
But
looking into this week,
Iowa State,
Houston, 14.5 point. Yep.
Yeah.
I got something to say.
Go for it.
About Iowa State and their fucking fans too. I've been stewing on this for a couple days. Logan, this is why I asked you, or when I sent that graphic, I was off a week about October 5th and Baylor at night, 6:30, whatever. That's where I was confused, and I've kind of noticed over the years, this absolutely pisses me off about Iowa. Maybe it's not only us, but we are very good at. And like I said, maybe it's just the shit I see because I'm an Iowa State fan. But you get on X, Facebook. That's why I thought we played Baylor this week. It's like everyone, we're playing Baylor in the white jerseys, 6:30 at night. It's like, so that's what you're all excited about, dude. Fuck Houston, right? Like, I just feel like we always do that. Oh, Baylor at night under the lights. Like, dude, play Houston first, then be excited about it. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I feel like Iowa State fans overlook opponents for stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about the white jerseys in Baylor. I want to beat Houston. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like all week that's all I've seen. That's my rant. I just hate it. We do it every year. Oh, we're wearing the black jerseys this day on this fucking time, but we got 3 games before that. I just don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Like, why as this is a question for you, because you know this shit more than me. Why does, like, the Iowa State pages and stuff even post that shit? Like, if I was Houston and I saw that, I'd be pissed. I'd be like I just feel like we're feeling them. It's cringe, dude. Like, maybe you'll notice it now more. I don't know, but I just don't like it. I don't like it. It's bad juju. Bad karma.
Okay. Well, this is why that happened. So every, a couple weeks in advance, they always have flex times, and they don't have time set for games yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so they got the 6:30 time slot on whatever station it is. So they announced that the game's going to be at 6:30. So fans
I guess
know
that
it's
is
at 6:30.
exciting. That is.
This year, before the season even started, they had the first game of the year was a red out, and then this Baylor game was always a white out no matter what. And then they just once the time was announced, they are hitting on it, so then fans actually show up in white and not fucking random colors. So that's why they harp on it. I mean, obviously, and Houston's an away game, so
I
they
guess,
don't. It's
okay,
not.
that makes sense too. Like, oh, next home game is this. Okay.
Yeah,
See, that's why I asked you. Now
yeah,
I'll fucking chill out a little bit.
yeah. It's
I
just
enjoyed
and
you getting that off your chest.
2-3 days I've been stewing on it. It's like, what's going on, dude?
yeah. So, obviously that's not the team. It's just the fans are excited for having a
Yeah.
whiteout, and there's Pollard said that they're giving out like at Alabama, the pom poms. They're giving out white pom poms to everybody
Oh,
in the
God.
stadium.
That's dope.
They're you guys probably won't see it, but I will because I'm going. They're doing pregame fireworks before the game.
You're going to that Baylor game?
Yeah, I go to every game.
He's got season tickets.
Yeah,
Good for you. Have you gotten a white shirt yet? Or you have one?
yeah, I have white shirts. Yeah.
Ooh. See, I don't buy those. I spill and shit.
Yeah.
Any worries about this game? Anything that got to look out for?
Well, last time we were a double-digit. Q, do you know the last time we were a double-digit favorite on the road?
Ooh.
Houston?
No.
Texas.
No, but you're close.
Oh, Texas Tech.
Yeah, Texas Tech lost
the 60-yard
62-yard field goal.
I was at Q's house. I was there.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Watched them dagger it.
He'd have made that fucker from 65, dude.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
So
right down the fucking pisser.
I don't know. Houston looks very bad, very very bad.
Very bad.
And we look really really good. So it'll probably be a close game.
What's Houston's record?
1-3.
Who did they? Do you know who they beat? Who they lost to? Off the top of your head,
they lost to UNLV. I think.
Solid squad.
First game of the year. I don't know. I think they beat a nobody.
They did lose to UNLV for sure.
Oh,
I think they beat a nobody, and then they just lost to Cincinnati, like 30-0.
Yeah, so they're not that great.
Yeah, they're not great.
Fucking great news for us, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. So we'll see. If we continue to play like we did against Arkansas State, where, I mean, we had 4 running backs touch the ball in the first half. It was crazy. I was like, geez. And then I liked, we had some exciting plays, some good RPOs. We ran that fake quarterback sneak.
Yep.
And Brahmer one-handed it. That was pretty nasty.
That like looked like just basically like the old school tight end dump, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's like all that was, just the hook, fucking lob it up, let him get it. I love that stuff. Great catch too. Great catch.
But yeah, I think that's it. We'll see.
This is going to be a trap I fall for, but number 15 Louisville versus number 16 Notre Dame. Notre Dame favored by 6.5.
Where's it at?
Notre Dame. I feel like this is screaming trap because I want to jump all over Louisville, but I feel like that's what Vegas wants me to do.
Oh,
well, talk me off that ledge. Why shouldn't I take Louisville?
Still, you already know that I'm on Notre Dame at 4.5. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. So.
I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about Louisville, but I know their quarterback used to play at Texas Tech, and he used to play at Oregon too. Okay. And he's been in the league. He's probably 24, 25 years old too. He's got to be old too. His name's Tyler.
Fucking old bastard.
Tyler Slow.
Okay.
And I don't think Louisville's played anybody yet.
Are those the 2 QBs that me and Dill were talking about last week? They have like a combined 49 years of age or some shit?
No. That was Oklahoma State, Utah.
Oh, okay, okay.
But yes, he's got to be older. I just think Notre Dame's played tougher teams. Their offense is up and down, but I trust Riley Leonard. They're at Notre Dame. Notre Dame's defense is better, so.
I mean, I can see all of that. Yeah, I feel like, it just screams trap because I want to take Louisville, but I know that's what they want me to do, so I probably won't ever even end up betting this game because, like you said, you got it at 4.5, 6, maybe 6.5. Louisville might be the play there with that, but Illinois versus Penn State. This screams trap to me as well. Penn State favored by 18. It's at Penn State, but I feel like Penn State hasn't shown that they've played very well Illinois, I feel like's played probably tougher opponents at this point in time, and you're telling me I can get 18 points with them? Big Bert's been feeling himself. He said, "What the hell was even whiteout energy or whatever?"
Yeah, bulletin board material. I don't know. I never like laying that many points, but Penn State usually just plays better in these big games, and Illinois is coming off that high of Nebraska, so
yeah,
I'd probably lean Penn State if I had to.
I just felt like 18 was a lot.
It is. I know.
Yeah,
it is.
And it's not against a slouch. Like we said, Bowling Green went into Happy Valley and made that a hell of a game against them.
Yeah, that's true
Illinois
too.
ain't no Bowling Green.
I think that'll be it. I think that was a shock. But then they came out and after that game, they set the school record for as many yards in the game.
Yeah.
Which was what? Do you know?
It was like 800 and something.
I was going to say, if it's Penn State, it's got to be pretty high.
That was moving.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck. I actually didn't know that.
The game of the week, UGA going to Bama. Number 2 versus number 4. Georgia 2-point favorites. First time Bama's been a home underdog in 17 years, I believe.
What did I see on ESPN?
I saw it was the first time they've been a home underdog since that one stud wide receiver was like born or like one. So 17, 16, because everyone says he's like a 17-year-old kid.
Yeah, he's 17 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what did I see on the bottom line? Right before I got on, was it? I mean, it makes sense. Is Georgia 8-1 in the last 9 meetings? Is that what it was?
They lost. No, they had to have lost twice. I believe they lost in the SEC
I swear
championship
I saw that
game,
on the ESPN bottom line.
And they lost the national championship to Nick Saban. Nick Saban was the only one that was beating Georgia these last few years. It seemed like.
So what? I mean, I don't know much about. Honestly, I mean, Dill watches SEC a lot more than I do.
I trust Georgia more than I would Alabama.
Yeah.
It's tempting to take Bama with. I mean, it's only 2, so you're not. If it was 3, it'd be even more tempting since they're the home underdog. But I don't know what you're really getting out of Bama with DeBoer and Milrose. Hard to trust. He can't really throw anything besides the deep ball. Georgia, I feel like Georgia's a little iffy. I mean, they're still Georgia, but if Kentucky showed that you can hang with them if you have the right game plan. And Kentucky doesn't have dudes like Bama does either. So, I mean, I think it's probably close. I can't say I wouldn't take Georgia, though.
I think we get a game regardless.
Yeah. I think it's not going to be a blowout. I think it's probably like a field goal.
Is that the nightcap?
7 points.
Or you know what I mean? Like, is that like the 7 o'clock?
I would have to assume. I didn't check the time, but it'd be crazy if that's not like 6:30, 7:30 kickoff type stuff.
I don't know. I mean, I do like Milrose. I do like that dude. I think he's let the naysayers know, dog.
He can move around.
He fucking said it, not me, dude.
Yeah. He can move around and do all that, but you can't trust him to pass. Moving to the NFL.
Logan, I love it.
The Steelers beat the Q Curse and the Chargers.
Hold on.
20-10.
Right before. Dude, we should get those shirts. I'm not kidding. Like, we should order those.
What shirts?
And all 3 of the Milrose shirts.
Oh God.
Why not? That's his brand, isn't he?
Is he still selling them?
Yeah, he has a clothing brand or something. That's what he sells them through.
I'll look into it.
I swear, that's why they were talking about it.
After the pod, I'll look into it and see if he still got them going.
He said somebody made T-shirts that,
Gotta let him know. Yep. I dig it. But, all right, so the Steelers beat you in the Q Curse.
Yeah.
2010.
I'm going to completely backtrack from my statements last week. Jesus Christ.
God damn.
They're pretty good, dude.
I don't think the
And,
Q curse can count because he was just cursing them out of spite.
I mean,
See,
it
I
was.
think
It wasn't a
dude,
true
spite.
curse. It wasn't a
It
true
was out of
curse.
spite. It
that's
was out of
funny.
spite.
That's funny. Logan said that because when I was thinking about it, like the next day after we did the pod, I was thinking like that didn't even feel right. You know what I mean? Like that, it felt
The curse,
forced.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
You couldn't brew the right curse for him.
no. I was like,
And
that
what
didn't
ended
even
up
feel right.
what
What
ended
ended up
up
doing is
happening was Herbert got
the
injured
Raiders.
towards the
Well,
end. Well, that, but I was
yeah.
gonna say in a way you cursed the Chargers because Herbert got hurt in the end. Bosa got hurt. Joe Alt Delete her, yeah, got
Yeah,
hurt.
Joe out delete.
Slater, their other stud tackle, I believe, got hurt as well. So in a matter of you picking them to beat the Steelers, four
I
of their
cursed the
top
Raiders.
guys got killed basically for the game. And the Raiders lose the Panthers in embarrassing fashion. The red rifle
Yeah.
edging the scope.
The only okay.
Spin this.
It's
Mashing
weird.
the
Like,
button.
yeah, Carol, it's fucked because last week I did say this too, and I also thought this. I'm like 95% sure I said the Giants and the Panthers are the worst two teams in the league.
Oh, I can guarantee you said
Pretty
that.
sure I said that because I've believed that for a few weeks. But losing to Andy Dalton's okay, dude. He's been in the league for a long time.
Oh, don't you?
But okay,
yeah,
okay.
do that.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Yeah.
I hope they keep winning. I hope they keep winning. That's
well,
all.
for your
just try to make the
sake.
loss.
Yeah.
I hope the Panthers only win that game.
You
all
lost
year.
to Andy Dalton. Oh yeah, well he won 10 more games. You know what I mean? Like I can say that.
Hey, say right now Andy Dalton's the only quarterback to throw for 303 touchdowns this year. All on you guys. So it's your fault, but he's the only one to do it. It's your fault.
The worst secondary for 10 years now, I bet. I'm just saying, like, yeah, obviously I want the Raiders to win. Yeah, I'm pissed they lost, but as a fan myself, it's not like.
Did you see
like,
where?
I'm not surprised.
I think what was it? Adam said that
Fucking
they were trying
Raiders,
to get Jaden Daniels at 13 or whatever last year in the draft. What if you had that guy instead
watch
of
those
Minshew?
shows? That shit pisses me off. I don't watch that stuff.
Bigger news. Did you see Adams was limited in practice today?
I did.
Too?
I have my 3 wide receivers are all questionable. I'm scared.
Love that for you.
I'm scared. I read the roster news. I know I'm off track here, but it's just funny you said that because Mike Evans, Devontae Smith, and Devontae Adams all are questionable.
Zero chance Devontae Smith plays. Dude.
I saw these on concussion. It's like, damn.
Yeah. He got knocked out cold. And
I am going to start Scary Terry. Yeah. Of course, he's on my bench last week. But since we're on the Raiders, I do think I was telling you guys this. I've been having a really weird feeling that Adams is over it. Like I'm at the point where like people are sending me shit like Adams is gonna leave. It's like at this point, dude, like if he wants to, I mean, more power to you, dude, because we are ass, dude. Seriously, it's bad. Like I'm not trying to be fair weather, but like I do like Devontae Adams. I think he's a cool dude. He's a good player. If he wants to leave.
Should have stayed in Green Bay.
Should have.
Would have had more money and Love as his quarterback.
And then we were talking about that too. You know, of course he goes to the Raiders to play with his buddy, and then the Raiders do what they do. It's like it's just the Raider way, dude. They're just all shady fucking idiots, man. That's all they are.
Get Mark out
it's
of
tough.
there.
Get Mark out of there, dude. I don't know.
I get pissed. Fuck. Speaking of shady stuff, will Jordan Love play this week?
That is shady. Very, very shady. I don't know because Willis handled his former team 30-14 and looked good this time.
You know what I mean?
Throwing, I think he threw for about 200 and so, rushed for about 70, 80 yards and a touchdown. Coming into this week, will he play? Will Jordan Love play? What I would like to see Green Bay do, and I don't know how this might work, start Willis maybe if he looks a little rough. if Love's actually as good to go as maybe we think he might be, then you send Love out there. But if Willis actually looks competent, maybe you can even rest Love and steal one from the Vikings.
So, what if Willis goes out, rips to the Vikings? Next
Some
week
might
comes.
say controversy.
Some might say controversy.
Okay, hold
No.
on.
After you just paid the man?
No.
Who's your guys' third?
I think Sean Clifford on the practice squad. He's irrelevant.
Is it? Yeah, it might
So
be.
I'll give you my Green Bay take from the outside looking in. I think you sit Love.
This is an important game, though. So if he can go, if he's 100%, I think you start
But
him.
I just think there's no way that dude's 100%. No matter what. No matter what.
Well,
But I think you sit him, rest him. I get it's Green Bay. You're gonna Minnesota. You're gonna play them again. That's fine.
Yeah.
You traded for him, dude, and he just did what he did. Play him.
We're 3-point favorites as well. It's at Green Bay, though, so I guess that's kind of
So
like the
you're
home
saying
field.
there is a chance, Love. They gave him
Yeah,
what, 2 to 4 weeks?
It was 2 to 4 weeks. At one point, they were saying it might even be worse than 4 weeks, and then I
That's
think
what
that
I
was
mean.
just
Just sit him
always
then.
a smoke show. But he's game
You'll
time
play the
decision.
Vikings again late when it really
Yeah,
matters.
but it would be nice to at least hand them their first loss because I mean they just whooped the shit out of the Texans.
It's the same thing as the Raiders. Like, yeah, it is only week 4, which we all always say this about fantasy football. Whatever, it is only week 4. So, like I just say sit him. Just do it. What do you think?
Coach Q.
I'm just saying. You traded for Willis, just play him.
I don't know if Love's the quarterback that can come off the bench and just start firing after an injury, but I was okay with the take of if you let Willis go out and he starts looking like dog shit and Love's actually 90%, then you trot Love out to try and win the game still.
Which is fair.
Don't know how reasonable of an ask that is. If anything, yeah, like you said, we play him. It's early, sit him. But I mean, the Vikings look good. Like I said,
they do. Sam Darnold's rolling.
They made Stroud look bad, really bad.
Had people questioning Stroud.
Yeah,
like crazy.
And Darnold's been looking
it's chilly out here.
Darnold's been looking like USC Darnold, like the guy that everyone was asking if he was going to go number 1. That.
KOC is the truth, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think him, and I think you have to throw LaFleur in there just because of what Green Bay was able to do these past 2 weeks as great coaching job so far this year.
That Shanahan tree / Sean McVay tree is for real.
It's wild. Like all those coaches at one point were in Washington too. Like the Commanders just let all of them walk out the door, and they're all just killing it.
They'll show like a graphic of this and that, and it'll just be 5 or 6 coaches that we all know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I mean, speaking of McVay tree, he threw the kitchen sink at the Niners and stole one with all those injuries.
What a game, Logan.
Came back,
that was a good game,
Logan
dude.
$500.
So that's the first under McVay that Rams were 0-90 when trailing by 14 or more points in the second half.
What?
And that's the first. That can't be right because maybe that's like since 2000 or something. And then that's the first 14-point lead the 49ers have blown under Shanahan in his tenure. So it was like
wild.
literally the first on both sides. It was wild, and it was really because Ayuk had a bad drop.
Yep.
And Moody missed a field goal, and as soon as he missed a field goal, I'm like, oh, the Rams are tying this up. And then the next play, they throw a bomb to 2-2, and he catches it, and I was like, holy cow.
Turns out,
I will say, I don't dislike the Rams at all. I do. I'm a Matt Stafford guy, dude. I like Matt Stafford.
You gotta be a Matt Stafford guy.
He's a cool dude.
Everyone's a Matt Stafford
he's a
guy.
baller, dude.
Turns out for Ayuk, when you decide to sit out all of the offseason, just trying to get more money and get paid, it might hurt your game on the field just a little bit because that dude has not looked like Ayuk from last year.
to go
looking
with
rusty.
week fucking 4. You know what I mean? There's a lot of football.
No, there
Dude,
is,
a
but I'm just
shitload of
saying.
football
I'm just
left.
saying they paid the man, and through 4 weeks, he doesn't look like anything. Like he's just been ghost, just dropping passes. Hasn't put up great numbers.
So yeah, now we have the ride and the high of beating the 49ers. Now we're gonna go to Chicago and lose to the Bears, and it's
Don't
just gonna
do
be
it.
awful.
The Bears
Oh, yeah.
are
When-
3-point favorites too, but I just
Yeah,
don't
we're
want to
losing
see
to
that
the
Really?
Bears
game.
for sure.
Not to painted nails.
No.
That's a Q's boy, painted nails.
For sure. Mark it up. We're losing to them dudes for sure.
Says fuck LA.
That's hard to hear because
I don't believe so. I'm not gonna say anything, but
you kind of just
That's all I
did.
gotta say about that.
You just said
I
you
mean-
didn't believe it. So you believe the Rams are going to win?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
The Ravens and do and die situation get their first win of the season, beating the Cowboys 28-25. The Cowboys came
Cowboys
back
are on
kinda
the
a little
brink
bit,
right
made it-
now.
They're up 5. Okay, yeah, but I was a big believer that the Ravens would walk out of Dallas with that win. They just needed it more. They needed it.
Yeah.
Oh, Dallas is on a short week, huh?
We were on the Ravens. We love that. Yeah.
CD did not have a great game. I was disappointed for me as having him in fantasy. But the Ravens just, for the most part, just ran it down their throat for most of the game.
Henry had a big game.
Yep.
I don't think Dallas's defense is good as people think.
No, and the Cowboys could have had Henry if they just decided to fork up a little bit of money.
Just a little bit.
Just a
Jerry
little
Jones
bit.
effect.
And to end the NFL week, the Commanders-Bengals, that game was pretty electric. First game since like 1940 where there wasn't a turnover or punt in the game.
Wow.
Yeah. The Commanders have not punted the ball
Last
in 2
2
weeks.
games, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks, and they have not turned the ball over all year.
Yeah.
That is with a rookie quarterback. That's a wild stat.
And
honestly.
the other thing, the week before, they didn't score any touchdowns. I think they kicked all field goals and won the game.
I think they had 1 touchdown, but I could be wrong.
Neighbors is eating Diggs alive.
What did you just say?
Malik Neighbors is eating Diggs alive.
Bro, I thought you said my neighbors is eating dicks.
Oh, he better not
Alive.
be.
But
are the Bengals in trouble? 0-3.
Yes.
Defense looks
Yes.
bad.
You know how I feel about them.
bad. I mean,
Joe Burr is not.
Joe Burr's not the problem. Well, no. Take that back. Joe Burr just had a lights out game. Like what?
Well,
dude, they really
he doesn't play
the difference
defense, Q.
he does.
The defense, and they had to settle for 2 field goals.
Yeah.
Instead of touchdowns. I mean, they're right there. But I mean, Jaden Daniels. I thought Jaden Daniels was better than Caleb Williams coming out, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, he's so far ahead. And he literally, every time it cut to him, he's like, let's go, let's get the next play.
Yeah,
let's
he's
just
composed.
Keep going.
He's starting to get it. And that pass in the pocket to Scary Terry where he gets lit, like he knows it's coming too. He knows the blitz. Yeah. It's a hot blitz, and he just stands in the pocket, takes the hit, makes the throw. It was pretty awesome.
I think Scary Terry's got to get the start after seeing that. I think I'd be silly after. Yeah.
We'll see.
Games for this week. I can never really tell with NFL. You never know how the games are really going to pan out. So I tried to just look for good records. I mean, we already talked about Green Bay, Minnesota, the Rams, Bears. I threw this one in just because it's Q. Browns versus Raiders. Your Raiders are favored after losing to the Panthers.
Which is wild.
Are we bouncing back this week?
Or is Deshaun Watson going to take full advantage?
Yeah, are you going to let that?
He's good at that.
Come on out and get a W.
He's good at that.
Flying out,
you rapist. It'd be scary to play him.
Yeah.
Someday in the future, when we make it big, we can cut that scene into there. Right there.
We need a guy. We need a good tech guy.
We need a guy, damn it. I'll give you $10 a show.
But how do you feel? Do you feel like you got a W in the back pocket this week?
I don't know, dude.
Did the Panthers
Like
game
I
break you?
thought, I thought we'd beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
One of the worst teams in the NFL, you said.
Yep. I fucking believe that still. I don't care.
Well, I mean, you're at home though. I trust in Pierce to maybe get the squad ready, get a W. Browns just lost to the Giants too. So
Yep.
what's funny is you said the Giants and the Panthers were the worst teams, and now the two teams who lost to those teams are playing against each other.
And they could still win tonight. They just converted a fourth down.
Loser of the Browns Raiders officially becomes the worst team in the NFL.
Probably. It almost has to.
By that logic.
I mean,
looks like you got your own ass bowl this weekend, bud.
Hey, I didn't say that. He fucking said that. I didn't say anything about that toilet bowl shit.
I called it an ass bowl, but now I'm saying you're in your own ass bowl.
Well, you need to mind your own fucking business. No, with your logic, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. Whatever team loses is the worst team in the league. Fucking clip it.
Bam.
Do it.
And to end the week, this looked like probably it should shape out to be a good game. Bills versus Ravens. Ravens -2.5.
Yeah, that's
the Bills have been
Sunday night.
Yes,
that'll be a damn good Sunday night game.
I mean, the Jaguars also just might be really bad, but I mean, the Bills' last game looked great. I mean, they don't seem to look like they've been missing Davis or Diggs as of right now. Well, still early to say, but offense looks to be moving.
Did you see? I was gonna say on the Raiders shit. Did you see on the graphic on there that Patrick Mahomes, what was it, 30-5 in the AFC West? 30-5. It's like, what do you do? There's nothing you can do.
Should have drafted a quarterback.
Fuck yeah.
Should have moved up and got yourself one.
That'd be the smart thing to do. You know that sitting in Manson.
Yeah. All right. So this is my random thing topic. Last week it was P. Diddy. This week's
no.
Hold on. This. But let me just touch back up on that. 1,000 bottles of lube. Criminal. Lock him up. Should never see the daylight again.
Bro, how do you even acquire that much? Like, Costco fucking run?
Yeah, I saw a video or a meme. It was like Johnson & Johnson after finding out that P. Diddy shipment's not going through this month.
He's like some guy all crying and shit.
Dude, he probably has like funny. Amazon reoccurring order weekly.
Yep.
But
that's wild.
So that was last week's random thing. This one is more related to the NFL. Stang brought this one again to my attention. He's been dropping me little nuggets to talk on the pod. So there's there's a ref out there named John Hussey. You should get to know John Hussey.
Yeah,
because John Hussey, the last 14 games he's called, the home team has covered the spread.
Really?
Last 14-0 when this man calls your games. Overall, too, people went back and did the digging. Overall, against the spread, he's 80-55-3 with the home team, 59.3 win percentage. And straight up, he's 91-47, 65.9 percentage. This week, he is calling the Saints at the Falcons.
Oh, I love the Falcons too.
I love the Falcons.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. It's John Hussey. That's the lock of the week. The Dirty Birds.
Are you taking them no matter what?
Yeah, it's
a
lock. It's the John Hussey bet. How do you turn down the John Hussey bet?
I love that.
The John Hussey.
So I just wanted to bring that to the listeners' attention. And now
that was a good one.
Another way to win yourself some money. It didn't work last week, but it's the Q curse of the week. And it's 1-1. And if you bet it straight up, you're still up 2.5 units. If you're going against the spread, you're down like 0.1 unit. Yeah, a tenth of a unit. So Q, the floor is yours, man. Who we cursing? Oh, this is the bit. I'm not falling for the bit. The fake leg. He
I can't
fakes
do it
legs
this week.
every curse
I
of the
can't do
week.
it this
It's a
week.
bit. It's a bit.
Let's go Buffalo Bills.
Oh,
Buffalo Bills.
the
I need Lamar to get me a
Bills.
30 piece.
Okay.
Okay. All
First
right.
I
favorite that
need
you've
it.
taken. Last 2 weeks have been the underdogs. So
Fuck
let's.
the Bills.
The Bills are cursed.
Okay.
I called Josh Allen a bust a long time ago, so that's cool.
Proof is in the pudding.
Trivia, boys. Or do you have a lock of the week, Logan, or are you riding
I
with the
do.
Falcons
Here.
lock of the week?
I gotta make sure I get this right.
Dude's got to Google his 1937
No.
trivia question.
Nope, I always screenshot these. You bastard.
I think my lock of the week, I'm going to Monday Night Football game, Detroit Seahawks. I'm taking the over.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
Detroit, Seattle.
A lot of
over.
points, yeah.
Don't really love back-to-back primetime Monday Night overs, but I don't think Seattle's defense is that good, and Detroit's defense is definitely not that good.
And they both seem to have pretty good offenses right now firing, so I like that.
So,
Q, you got it, bud?
Oh, dude.
Are you doing your trivia?
I'm doing my trivia.
All right. Oh, also for the listeners, last week when I was listening to this podcast because I missed, I was on my bye week. Had to take an early bye week.
Uh-oh.
I knew Rich Gannon 2001 was the answer to Q's trivia question.
And it totally slipped my mind.
Dill didn't.
Well, that whole year, I totally forgot about Rich Gannon and the Super Bowl run.
The last year the Raiders were relevant.
It just slipped my mind, and I tried to go to like the first elite athlete I could think of that might have won it, and I should have almost said Tim Brown, to be honest.
Yeah,
that one.
You did say Tim Brown.
Well, towards the end, I think I locked it. I think when we were off, I said Tim Brown, but I said Bo.
You said Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
All right, Q, hit us with it.
Okay, so I'm gonna tit for tat. This is the gist. I'll figure it out.
Okay, I love this.
I must have missed the screenshot, but
we're going.
Okay.
We're titting and tatting.
Logan can fuck off for one on the whole 19 whatever. The whole reason I like baseball ones because we talk football, we watch football, you guys bet football. It's like
we're football guys.
But that's what I mean is
Jim
anything
Harbaugh loves football guys, and he would love us. We're the guys.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying when it comes to trivia, it's hard. It's hard to find a guessable trivia question. That's why.
That's why my trivia is better because this is trivia that I know. The answers are in my head. I'm coming up with the trivia in my head to ask you guys.
Okay, so mine was I can't find it because I wanted his name, date, word for word. But there was a baseball player.
Okay.
And every time he was on deck, what would he warm up with?
Sledgehammer. That's the answer. Sledgehammer.
Oh, Sledgehammer, brother. I'm going to write him.
I could not tell you who it is, but I'm locking in Sledgehammer.
Lock it in.
You already know. Your boy already knows.
I don't know his name either, and I had no clue the answer, but Sledgehammer.
Yeah, you followed Logan.
Yeah, he's so confident. How don't you follow that?
When the Schwab says that's a lock-in answer, you follow Schwab.
Yeah, you don't...
Can't stump the Schwab. What an amazing show.
That was a great show.
What is yours? Dude, that show's got to be somewhere, right? Like maybe on ESPN Plus or something?
I might go digging for that.
Dude, that'd be crazy to see now.
R.I.P.
Really?
Might be killing him too soon, but I think he's already dead.
We'll ask our listeners that. Whoever listens to this, find where Stump the Schwab is watchable.
And let us know. Alive.
And see if he's alive.
Yes.
Logan, what is you had a good one 2 weeks ago. Yours was fun.
You got to remind me what it is.
Logan did the comp.
Back and forth.
He didn't do trivia. He did the comp.
Oh, that's what I like.
Yeah.
Logan, you got to do that every week, dude.
You're in luck because we got a competition.
Let's go! Let's go!
All right.
I don't like this because if I lose, I feel like I have more on the line than Q does.
So
why? Because you assume I'm gonna lose?
Yeah.
I've beaten you.
So I have a list of schools, D1 schools.
Oh man.
All you
okay.
have to do is tell me what state they're located in.
See, this fucking douche.
Here we
See,
go.
okay, before we do this shit as well, I also feel like every time he does these competitions, he leans your way on shit he thinks you would know.
Well, I
How
don't
is
think
this
so.
leaning?
I don't think so.
It's the cousin effect. It's
No.
Homer.
How is this leaning anyway?
I mean,
Okay, go ahead.
I've been sipping and whatnot. This could get weird real
All right.
quick.
Dylan, you were the winner of the last competition. Would you like to go first or last?
Let me go last.
Ooh, I knew he was
All
going
right.
to say that.
Yeah, it's
He's
like,
a kid kind of
it's
guy.
like, yeah. Well,
All
no,
right.
it's more like going on defense in overtime.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Caden, where is James Madison University located?
Damn. I just watched them this weekend, too. Is it...
I believe I know the answer.
It's somewhere, like, south, right?
I don't know.
I mean,
Is it?
they're in Jackson State's conference. Is it Florida? No.
Are we all? You can either lock in an answer in 15 seconds.
Fuck. He knows. That's
I
why I'm
think
going
I
to
know.
wait. Make him wait
I
15
think
seconds.
I
knows.
know.
He
He
knows.
knows.
I
He
might be
knows.
overthinking it, but I think I know.
I'm going to say Virginia.
Are you locking in the answer?
Yep. Locked in.
That answer is
It is.
correct.
It is. How the fuck does he go from South and Florida to fucking Virginia?
I don't know. That was wild.
Holy shit! I knew it was Virginia the whole time.
What do you think I
PFT
was
went to
gonna
college
say?
there. I thought you were gonna lock in Florida and call you a dipshit. Like what?
He goes from south.
You underestimate.
At one point when you said Florida and then you said Jackson State was in their conference, which Jackson State's an HBCU, my face, I was like, what is this man talking about? And you come up with Virginia.
Loser.
This is the first one on the list, so we got.
That's
all right, Dylan.
fucked.
Dylan,
Okay.
You're up. Your school
knew that
is Rand University.
It is what?
Rand University, aka We Are Marshall.
Oh, Marshall. Okay. West Virginia.
Locking in your answer?
Lock it in.
That is correct.
He gives you the one that an entire fucking movie is made after.
Bro.
An entire movie is made after. He gives you that question. He asked me James Madison.
College Game Day was just at
Fuck
James
outta
Madison
here.
last year. You watch College Game Day every morning. Come on, tell me you didn't know.
Fucking a movie with Matthew McConaughey, dude.
Oh,
Get
God.
out of here.
All right.
Yeah. Come on.
All right. Also, I'd like to add, if someone gets it wrong, the other person can steal for a point.
That's fair.
Okay, love that. And to be honest, he didn't know I was going to go first or second, so he couldn't have really preloaded.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
Come on
fuck
now.
You. You're right. You're right. You're
All
annoying.
Right. Caden, here we go.
Fucking Virginia, dude.
Old Dominion. Where is Old Dominion?
Oh, ODU is in Arkansas.
Are we locking in that answer?
Oh, yes.
That is incorrect.
Damn it!
No, they're east.
Fuck.
East-ish. God, where is ODU? North Carolina.
Locking it in?
Yeah.
That is also incorrect.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Q.
They're
also located in Virginia.
I was gonna say Virginia too,
damn,
but I didn't think you would have
we
two
should
Virginias.
go till we get them right, damn it.
Oh man, no, I'm pissed because I was like, "There's no way he hits us with two Virginia schools."
I really thought they were in Arkansas. That's fucked.
All right, Dylan, you're up.
Ooh.
Rice University.
Texas.
Oh.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
That's one of the easier one. This one's probably the easiest one, Q, so you should get this. Stanford.
California.
Locking that in?
Yes.
That is correct.
Really wanted him to say Oregon there.
What town? What town What town in California?
So you haven't asked him this yet, you know?
I'm just
What the
curious
fuck?
if you know it.
Um,
Don't overthink it.
San Diego.
It's in Stanford. The town's name is Stanford.
What the fuck? I
He
actually
said,
didn't know
don't
that.
overthink it, and he said San Diego. Good morning, San Diego.
Oh, fuck off, Logan. So
Okay.
it's his turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have had ODU.
All right. You probably know this one, though. UAB.
Alabama.
That is correct. That's a pretty easy one. All right, Q. This is also a pretty easy one. Wake Forest. You know what conference they're in. I hope you know what conference they're
It's North Carolina?
in. Is it? We locking it in?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Ooh.
Good job, Q.
Ooh.
Thought about it, though.
I did.
All right, Dylan. Air Force. Where's the Air Force Academy?
Ooh,
Colorado.
I know this one. Damn it.
Yeah. God, he just says it with such confidence. I don't even have to ask him to lock it in. He just
Damn
knows.
it.
All right. Where is Northwestern College? Or Northwestern University, sorry.
You're asking me?
Yes,
It's Illinois, right?
Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
Just because Dylan said, right?
Yeah. I didn't think he was going to... I should have known Q's not as confident with his answers.
All right. Tiebreaker. Whoever gets it first. What city is Northwestern in Illinois?
Ooh. This...
DuPage.
No. And it's,
No.
Are they in... They're not in Chicago, are they?
They are in with Chicago, but it is a suburb of Chicago.
Suburb, okay. Arlen Heights?
You got nothing to lose now.
Mm-mm.
Peoria? I don't know.
Oh,
what
we can just keep
suburbs of
guessing?
Chicago.
Peoria is not a
I'm
suburb of Chicago.
I'm just saying places I know in Illinois right now.
You guys are really about to tie, and that's like kissing your sister. It just can't happen.
Okay. Springfield.
Springfield's in freaking Missouri, dude.
There's more than one.
I don't think I know, to be
Harper.
honest, because I've never.
No.
I don't follow them like that.
I'll give you the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have
I'm gonna
you gotta
end
ask
up-
us another one.
It's gonna piss me off, but I'm gonna know.
Evansdale.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? That never would have crossed my mind in
I thought. Yeah.
6 million years.
I knew it was close to goddamn Chicago, and I couldn't think of. Looked at Airbnbs in Evansdale.
Damn, that James Madsen one's really coming back to work
I
out for me.
hate that you pulled that out of your ass. Dude.
How does he pull
He
that?
thought
How
they
does
played Jackson State, who's in the HBCU. He says Florida, and then says Virginia.
Virginia, lock it in.
That's wild. All right.
We need a tiebreaker.
I gotta think of one off the top of my head real quick. Where is the Army team play out of?
West Point.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah.
It is West Point.
Maryland.
Yeah, I watched him interview their quarterback today on TV while he was warming up.
They covered for me. I'll give you the win on that one.
You lost.
Well,
you lost.
I mean, I just
thank you, James Madsen, and thank you, University of Army.
Whatever.
And thank you for your service.
Army University.
Thank you, Army University, for your service of helping me beat Dylan.
Can't believe
Fucking
he pulls James
sad
Madison
sack
out.
shit.
James Madison.
Florida, and then he just goes Virginia.
It's all right, and it was right.
You getting James Madison and then me thinking Logan wouldn't put another Virginia school. That's the only reason I didn't say ODU was in Virginia.
Logan did
that's
hit
why
us with the two Virginias.
That's why I said North Carolina, because I was like, no way does he hit me with another Virginia, and I knew it was in that region. I knew it was somewhere over there.
Like your smart ass said, he didn't know what fucking order that was going to go in.
No, I know, but I just, with the list, I didn't think two Virginia schools would make it on there.
Thank you, Logan. I appreciate that.
But
no problem.
Another week.
There it was.
Another pod. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Share it. I think you can even like the stuff on Spotify. Just get it out there. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Please tell somebody. But we do need to also get a guest on here. Again,
yeah.
We've been saying this for 3 weeks now.
Well, with Riverside, it can work easier. We just need to see who we need to reach out to, who we want to have on.
We should get Pig on here. We should let's plan Pig Ohio State week.
Okay.
Let's do that
next week.
Next week.
It's 2 weeks.
You want him before or after the game?
Let's just do next Thursday. Let's see if he can do next Thursday before.
So okay. Yes. All right. Until next time. We're out of here.
Yeah. Fuck off.